What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Grand Scheme. This is Gran smoking it down on this Friday evening. Hope you guys are doing well. Chris, first to the chat. Good to see you. Dick Grayson. Sammy, what's up, brother? And Emoji Man 4.0. Good to see you guys. Hope you're doing well. Gotta start off by hitting some Alliance Quest. Burn some energy in here. Check on a few things here. All right, well, we're a little bit early tonight, but got to get some arena in. I got to try to finish up a little earlier than I usually do. What's up, Kingston? An ugly 820 with the first super chat of the night. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. And I think last time we determined that was $1.20. Appreciate you, man. Get your name up on the screen. Alright, we're hitting the bleed path in Alliance Quest. What's up, the real deal? How you been, brother? Pushed him too low before I got my regen going. We're good though, still good. Andre Duran, what's up, man? Proximate units proximate to do 526 without vision or daredevil. Man, it really depends on your skill and how you do with Bane. How did you do with Bane on 525? That'll give you a good measure of how many units you'll have to use to get to the collector, and then when you get to the collector, I mean, some champs are better than others, but I'd plan on reviving your team probably 2 or 3 times until you get used to it. All streamers start at the same time. Who else started? I just looked, and I think Nerdliest was the only one I saw streaming. Surprised to see Joel wasn't on tonight. Surprised he didn't trigger regen there. I did not have the Fate Seal on him, but he still didn't do it. And I'm not running Assassin. Anyway, is normal B good? Oh, normal Black Panther. Yeah, he's a pretty good bleeder. He's not. He's definitely not the best skill in the game, but against an opponent that's not bleed immune, if you get some good crits in there and he gets some stacks of bleeds going, he can drain him out pretty quickly. Stephen Hill, what's up, man? Good to see you. And the Crimson Trooper, how are you? How are things in Florida? Ugly 820 with another £1. I think another $1.20. You're gonna make me add now. This is $2.40. Come on, give me a judgment here. Finally. Lego Lover, what's up, my friend? Good to see you tonight. I'm gonna update your name on the screen there. Area is pretty much almost done cleaning up. That's good news, man. Very good news. You think 1.6 million be okay for a 3-star Medusa? I bet it would be. I think 1.5 is usually the top end. If I had an Awakening Gem right now, should I use it on Dr. Voodoo or Dormammu? Honestly, I would, if you're determined to use it on one of those two, I would use it on Dr. Voodoo. I mean, Dormammu's a great defender, but I have a feeling you'll be using Dormammu a whole lot more than you would use, you'd be using Dr. Voodoo a whole lot more than you would use Dormammu. How is Nebula? She's just kind of eh. It's nice that she's double immune. You can run suicides with her and not worry about it. But as far as her abilities go, and building up those electroshock charges or whatever they're called, it's really a pain in the butt. In order for them to be useful at all, you've got to spend a long time blocking, and I just don't think that it's very productive. So you end up taking a lot of block damage. And right now she's bugged, so her timer is resetting. Gambit's timer, if you hit him while he's blocking, it'll reset the timer, and that's what Nebula is doing, and hers is not supposed to do that. So it gets a little tricky to actually build those charges up now. Same as you in Arena? Probably, man. I haven't done much at all today. Haven't hardly touched it. After grabbing Archangel twice, I've kind of just taken it easy. Haven't on streams because now school started and more busy. Dude, no worries at all. No worries at all. I know I usually stream pretty late. So yeah, if you're in school, no worries. The rest of you, if you're not in school, no excuses. Just kidding. I think that's what I want to do. Yeah, we're just grabbing the milestones here, so I haven't really felt pressured to do a whole lot today. Can usually hit the milestones pretty easily. Yep, just milestones. Want to get the units from the milestones and all of them. Anything over than that from battle chips is a plus. But definitely running low on units. I've purchased too many crystals over the last several weeks, and then when it comes to comes time to do 5.3, and I don't have a whole lot. $8:47 p.m. So you are on the West Coast. Ugly 820 with another £1 donation there. Up you again. At 360 US dollars. I'm assuming the conversion rate is going to be consistent. Some champs I have a lot of trouble parrying with, but I tell you, Phoenix, I rarely miss a parry with Phoenix. There's got to be something different about different champions that they're better at some things than others. Like intercepting with magic is a breeze. Other champions, not quite so easy. Euro comment right, but last time we looked it up, it's $1.20 for US dollars for 1 euro, and I'm just wondering if that's going to be a consistent multiplier. So 3 euros would be $3.60. I'll just look it up. $3.58, but we'll keep it there. Titan D the Legend can't stay, pretty bummed. Ah, sorry man. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi though. Biggest Noob, what's up? Are we allowed to write one chat related to recruiting? Yeah man, go ahead. I don't mind as long as it's not spammed. You can post it in there. We got our first taste today of a loss solely on defender rating. We actually tied on every aspect of the game except for diversity. We actually beat them in diversity by 1 champion. And we ended up losing the war because of defender rating. It's pretty ridiculous. Even though we had fewer deaths, we had more defender kills than they did. Oop, he got me. So late, 11:49 p.m. Gonna go find some Alliance War. Alright, Chris. We'll catch you later, man. It's 10 minutes till 11 here. You don't like the music? We change it up every once in a while. I've got several different playlists that I go through, and I don't change it every night, but about once a week I'll rotate it. I wouldn't mind finding a different genre even to play, but this stuff happens to be free, so I grab what I can, and it's kind of catchy for me. Biggest Noob has a 5x5 alliance looking for 3 solid players with 4,600 prestige, tier 2 alliance war, 100,000 gold, 25,000 battle chips, 10,000 loyalty. If you're new to the channel and like what you see, leave a like. Absolutely. That's a requirement to join his alliance. You must like the channel. Thanks, Biggest Noob. Hope you guys can find some good recruits for your alliance. Need some rock music? Well, if you guys find me some copyright-free rock music, let me know. Like I said, I like having something in the background, and right now I found about 3 or 4 different sources for copyright-free music, but it's all EDM. course he's going to evade the special. PM on Skype. All right, let me check it. You want to jump on here, Hector? John Doe, what's up, man? We're going to try to get Hector on the line here. Hey, good to see you, Doc. Been trying to arrange to get Hector on the stream here, and we're going to try to make that happen. Oh, excuse me. Man, when you gotta sneeze, you gotta sneeze. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get Hector on the line here.
Yo.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's going on, Gran?
I think we can, yeah, we've got you set up. Alright, I guess if you just say something, and then the guys in the chat can let us know if they can hear you alright.
Alright, hopefully you can hear me. I muted your stream, so I can't really find out.
Yeah, I can hear you. So, and it's showing up on OBS, so they should hear you, but it's just going to take a little bit for the delay to go through. MMX IV is done. Are they? I know that they got beat again, and I'm sure they're not taking it very well. What's up?
Oh, because of the diversity thing?
Right. Yeah, well, defender rating. The last two wars they've lost on defender rating. Barely. Dragon Choppy, what's up? Who would win in a fight, Captain Planet versus Inspector Gadget? That's a good question. I have no idea. So Hector, what's up, man?
Nothing, man. I just woke up literally like 5 minutes ago. Just rolled out of bed.
Where do you live? Are you on the East Coast?
Yeah, I'm in New Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
You're up in
same time zone as Brian.
I was gonna say you're up in BG land.
Yeah.
And I think Steiny's up in New Jersey too.
Oh, cool. I didn't know he was up there. So, Doc, biggest noob in John Doe. Both say sounds clear.
Yeah. So I'm curious, Doc, when you said are they done, have you seen something I haven't seen? Where's this, other than the picture of their loss, is there some information somewhere else? It's too bad that there's such a delay in the stream. But Hector, how long have you been playing the game?
Let's see. Well, I started in like July. It wasn't like serious. I had a
like just a couple months ago.
Oh no. God, like that would be like
dude,
way too fast.
You've made some serious progress in 2 months. I'm like,
yeah, right.
you've been posting videos longer than 2 months, so about a year, or just over a year then.
Yeah, a year and like 2 months or so.
Yeah.
But the way I started is because I bought a tablet for like $25 from a teacher from a high school teacher. Like, I was in college, but I was picking up my sister from high school.
Yeah.
And the teacher asked me, "Hey, do you want a tablet for $25? My son got it, but he doesn't want it." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" $25 for a tablet. So I got it, and I had a friend's little brother.
Yeah.
He's like 3 or 4 years. No, he was like 6 years old or something. And he was like, "I want to play." So I just downloaded a random game. And then a month later, I was playing like every day.
So yeah, you downloaded it for him, but you ended up playing it yourself.
Oh yeah.
I downloaded it for myself, so no no harm in admitting that. And then my kids picked it up. Myself. Oh, I thought I was done with this series, and now I'm getting beat up. Hold on just a second. I need to grab your. I see another super chat come in from Ugly820, so I need to add that, and then I need to grab your channel URL and post it in the description so people can check that out. Let's see, $4.78 now. From the Ugly820.
Thanks.
You're a beautiful human being, man. Beautiful human being. Or very generous, at least. All right, so I'm gonna go grab your channel and put you on the screen here as well.
Go for it.
So people know who I'm talking to.
John Doe says, "Someone cried off they lost. My lines used to get beaten." I don't think it's off of the loss. It's just because they're losing off diversity. I would be annoyed too if
it's defender rating actually.
Yeah.
It's because the alliances that understand, like at least for right now, diversity is based per BG, per battle group, not for the whole alliance. It's going to change, but right now it's just per battle group, and every battle group can be completely diversified with just 50 champions. And
right.
So the top alliances are getting that full diversity, but the deciding factor is going to be defender rating. And so that's where MMXIV have lost the last couple of theirs, and we actually just lost ours as well today by, what was it, Doc? 43 points? Oh, I just dropped my phone. I think we lost by like 43 points because of defender rating. And we had, everything else was even. The only other thing that was not even was defender kills. Actually, no, we had one more in diversity. They had 149 and we had 150. But we lost because of the defender rating. It stunk.
Oh. Yeah, see, it's not really over losing it. It's losing because of like a technicality, I guess. So it's pretty understandable. Yeah, 43 points you lost by.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it up on the screen here in a second. I'll show you. I want to get your name on the screen first, so that people know who we're talking to right there. All right, now you should be on the screen. Okay. Yeah, let me throw it. I just posted the Alliance War video today. I was doing it. I'm like, why am I even bothering with this? It's so boring. But yeah, war history. This is two in a row we've lost, just barely. But yeah, all three battle groups cleared. 100% exploration on both sides. 150 defenders placed. 150 attacker kills. The only points difference. We had 150 diversity. They had 149, which was only a 125 point difference there. But then they beat us on defender rating by, looks like 84,000 on defender rating. And that's 170. I'm trying to do math quickly. 168 points or something like that. 160 something. So yeah, we lost by 34 points. But we have one more defender kill than they did. So if defender kills counted, we actually would have won this by a hair because of that one defender kill difference.
Right.
But yeah, that's where it is. I mean, if both teams are fully diversified and or maximally diversified, and both teams clear all three battle groups with 100%, and the only determining factor right now is defender rating.
Right. That's crazy. You get to 150 diversity.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still in tier 3. We're at 1792 war rating now. We won the last 2, so we're still at the rating where people are still I guess dying, and they're not healing or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the disadvantage for you is you can keep climbing until you hit somebody who a team that has more rank 5s or rank 4 5-stars than you do.
Right.
You won't be able to surpass that.
Let's see. John Doe. I kept telling Alliance to be diverse. We had 5 times crawler every time. It's funny because during the Dormammu arena, I was telling everybody, it would be funny if a bunch of us got Dormammu from arena and just lined up only Dormammu's one lane, and then only Magic's one lane, only Nightcrawler's one lane, just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Doc, I don't know. I thought about that too. How MMXIV does not have the highest defender rating, and yeah, I guess what it comes down to. I mean, you think about those top alliances. I guarantee you, everybody in those alliances has five rank 5 stars or more, right? And they're placing them. I mean, and so even if everybody on both alliances placed 5-star champions, the only difference could be signature levels, mastery setups, and synergies. Because it's just been very small margins that they've lost as well, and those three things do make a difference on defender rating. Another €1 from Ugly 820. So I wanted to post a video up. It's just going to take more time than I want to put into it, but I ran like a max PI mastery setup for the last war, and had some insane PI for these champions, but it wasn't sustainable. I had to take it off. I had to change it back.
Oh, there's just full suicides on?
Well, it wasn't just suicides. It was suicides and then just an odd build of defensive masteries, and you've got to run the assassin tree with a point in unfazed, and so it was just masteries all over the place, and it was not very good.
Oh, pretty ugly, huh?
Yeah. Raging Chick Monk. Hey, my man, Gran, just wanted to tune in, say hi. I'm in Vegas right now. Talk to you later. All right, hey, thanks, man. Have fun in Vegas. Don't tell me your lies and keep your hands to yourself. You say that every time you see me, Ristic.
Dragon Hector, who would win, Captain Planet or Inspector Gadget?
Well, you have to answer that one for me, because I don't know.
Jeez, man. I didn't really watch Captain... I watched Captain Planet like twice. Inspector Gadget, though. I used to love that guy. I don't really remember Captain Planet. I'm 22, so I grew up with Spider-Man and freaking Simpsons, SpongeBob.
Me too. Well, SpongeBob maybe not so much, but Simpsons has been around since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I think Simpsons is like the oldest continually run animated series in the history of television.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
At one point, the creator of Simpsons made all the the characters polite, and people they were upset, so he turned back because I forget the story, but he made them.
You want to make a show?
Yeah.
Get to the
Doc, yeah, I'm running Suicide still. I'm gonna run them until I have to take them off for 5.3. There's several heal block lanes that I'm gonna have to take them off for. But right now I'm running them, and I'm actually running the Coagulating Suture as well. And so for bleed, I'm only losing I want to do this. I'm only losing like 1 to 4 ticks of HP per second on the bleed. depending on the opponent's how many points the opponent has in despair. So it's really nice. I'm hardly losing anything at all from the suicides, especially if I don't use special attacks, of course.
D King says, "Man, I hope they fix Alliance War, or I get rank down tickets in compensation for ranking up Mystic Defensive Champs and maxing out Mystic Dispersion." For Mystic Dispersion, not so much, but for ranking up defensive champs, which most of them, you know, Mystic champs. At first, I was like, nah. But, like, I kind of agree, because the kind of, like, strategy is to get as much diversity now. And most of the guys, you know, high up, you know, they probably bought featured crystals and stuff. Especially for, like, Dormammu.
Yeah. Well, once you get a higher alliance, that's not going to be so much of a problem, because we've got plenty of champions that are ranked, you know, rank 5 4-stars. And so we can build up diversity pretty well. We may have to place a couple of lower ranked champions, but I mean, we fill it out pretty well. But I can see where that would be a real problem in lower alliances, where you've got, I mean, you've got six or, you know, because when we were recruiting for my last alliance, when we were just breaking into the T4CC, when we were recruiting, we required recruits to have 11 champions who were a rank 5 4-star or a rank 3 5-star. So that you had your 5 defenders and you had, you know, 3 attackers for Alliance Quest, 3 attackers for Alliance War. And so if they had 11, they qualified. But if they only have 11, and those 11 are all Mystic champions or what have you because of this, then that could be a real problem. I mean, they're going to be losing on their defense. They're going to have to diversify to get the points. But so I don't know if that's going to matter really or not, because defender kills don't matter, you know. So you could place, it's gonna make a difference on defender rating, I should say. And so, like, we lost on defender rating. So if you get in a situation where you've got if you're forced, in order to get the diversity, you're forced to be placing rank 3s or rank 4s instead of rank 5s, then you may tie on diversity, but you'll lose on defender rating. So yeah, I mean, I like diversity. I like that we can, I mean, we're not fighting the same 5 champions every single war. But yeah, it's definitely a little tricky. It's not working out right now.
Yeah,
Alan Wagner, what's up, man? Go ahead.
I think it should be, I don't know, I think it should be punishing to die in a fight. I think that's kind of what war is about, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the defenders are there for.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of the problem would be cleared up if they would just add defender kills back in.
Is there item use still in Alliance War? Like a 15 cap?
Yes.
Okay, just because I don't use items in Alliance War, just because I can usually clear my lane.
Yeah.
But I was looking, I think this is Graphic Sync. He's a 600k player.
Yep.
He's got Star-Lord at rank 4, Gwenpool at rank 4, Cable at rank 4, and Dormammu at rank 4 as his top profile.
Yep.
And, well, I mean, the first two, you know, amazing, you know, offensive champs. Cable, I guess, he would be a defender, and Dormammu as well, so...
Yeah,
it's understandable. You know, I would be mad too. It's like, hey, I ranked these guys because the meta before.
But now everybody has those same champions ranked up. Maybe not Cable, but you know, they've got the Dormammu, the Star-Lord. You know, should I take Ice to War or Quake for defense? That's, man, you got to ask your alliance that. And right now, it's like, who is anybody else in your battle group placing Quake? If they are, then don't place her. But I would... it really depends on your playstyle. Hector loves Quake, so I mean, he may say Quake. Personally, I'd rather take Iceman on offense, because I suck with Quake.
I actually took off Quake off my offensive alliance floor this round, and I took up Archangel. And just because my team is Gwenpool, Voodoo, and Archangel now, and the evade champs are usually Spider-Man and Nightcrawler, and they both bleed and can get poisons. So
yeah, right. Gran, I hope you're not giving up on streams. Patience is the key. No, nope, not giving up, man. But thank you, sir. I've not been streaming as much as I have been in the past because of job situation. So just been really busy this month. So I've had some nights I've just not been able to. And Indranil, gosh, cutoffs, please. One of these days I'll give in and start putting those on the screen. If I were going for Medusa, I would probably do 16 million. If I were going for Old Man Logan, I would do 2.1 or so. I anticipate them going lower than that, but that's what I would do if I were going for them. Gran, I saw your AW vid. You got skill, my friend. I was very impressed. Thanks, Sammy. That was also the easiest path on the map, so. Path 1.
Oh, nice. I take the far left, but depending on where they need me.
Yeah, that's what I do too. Far left.
It kind of frustrates me sometimes. I mean, this is a lower tier alliance. When they got like 4 people on the same mini boss, and like, guys, like, it's not that hard now. Like, they only have 90,000 health now.
Yeah. I fought an unawakened Dormammu on mini boss today. I was like,
really?
Score!
Nice. I would have been so excited.
Yeah. Doc says, even if defender kills counter, it wouldn't matter right now because of the free quit glitch. This is true. Well, no, but that still counts as a kill, though, Doc. If you quit out and you start over, it still counts as a kill. Yep.
I fought a Spidey on Unblockable Special 1 with Limber. And everything was going well until I got greedy with a parry and tried to get another heavy in. Since it's Limber and I got hit, so. But I mean, Archangel took him down to 3K. I just went in Gwenpool and like breathed on him. And he died.
Did you see my last, not the one I posted today, but the one I posted a few days ago? Alliance 4?
No, I didn't.
I took Iceman in on that unblockable L1, and it was a rank. It was a rank 4 Yellow Jacket, which shouldn't be able to evade anyway, right? But I had Cold Snap on him, and I threw an L1 right as the Cold Snap expired, and he evaded. The AI activated Dexterity right as the Cold Snap expired too. Evaded my L1, countered me, and KO'd me.
Really?
Yeah, it was pretty pathetic. What's up, Sonal Kumar? Good to see you, man.
Hold on, let me check that out because I've noticed they've been activating Dexterity a little bit more, but usually not during. I think I've only had it during my special once.
Yeah, I've never seen him evade a special. John Doe, on average, about how many 5-star shards you guys can grind for in a month? For arena grinding, not much for me because I don't hit milestones all the time. If you're talking about overall, I usually get a 5-star every 3 weeks. Could probably do it every 2.5 weeks, or maybe even less if I were to push hard in the arenas. But depends on war wins too, and right now they're not coming.
Is this the war 2 days ago?
Yeah, against God's Amount Olympus.
Is it Zeus?
Yes.
The tag?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Was it the mini boss?
No, it was the unblockable L1. Trying to think of how. Let me see. I'll be able to find it real quick for you.
I see it.
You found it?
Yeah, I found it. It's around 7 minutes.
Yeah. Is anybody grinding for Medusa?
I don't really rate Medusa all that much. Just because you have to have the synergy champs in there.
Yeah, Doc 82 here, he got her as a 5-star, and is awake. She's awakened, so he likes her a lot. He was saying like 4, you parry and do a heavy attack 4 hits in a row, and then use an L2 or something like that, and they bleed to death. It's like instant bleed out.
Give me a second, I'm watching you fight. Oh, got tagged.
Yeah, and if I hadn't lost my ice armor right before that, I would have made it. You know, I would.
Oh, oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I just saw it. Usually that works, where you dodge back.
Yep. Dodge back, throw the special. I thought you know, and I wasn't really even paying too much attention to Cold Snap. I saw it was expiring, but it wasn't like, shouldn't have made a difference anyway, because
no,
you know, he's not an evade champion. But yeah,
you just got very, very unlucky, because usually they just keep attacking into you.
Yep. I had a situation like that a couple weeks ago when I was using Storm to fight with Mordo, and came out of a L3. I took an L3 from him, and when I came out of that, he was charging me. I threw an L2. At the end of his charge, he blocks, and I can't do that. You can't do that, but the AI can do that. So at the end of his charge, he blocks and then dashes backwards and evaded the special too. But
you know what really
that
annoys
one I
me?
didn't take any hits on, so it wasn't that bad of a deal. But it was still like, what the heck just happened?
Yeah. What really annoys me is Gambit, because his heavy attack animation doesn't really line up.
Yeah.
So he could use his heavy attack, and you have to do it like a little early than what you would expect.
Yeah, that
or else
second,
he
that
counters
second
you.
evade is pretty fast. Or no, I'm thinking of L1. Sorry.
No, it's just, his heavy attack always messes me up, because you know I wait for the animation to come over, and usually champs have like a I guess like a delay. Like when they have a delay after a special attack, sure, you can go in. But with Gambit, it's just like super fast.
Right.
Like as soon as you hear that sound, that's when the delay is over, I guess.
Yep. Doc says most champs are better with crit team, but she is still a beast without the crit team. Autocorrect. The criticism team. Yes, most people are better without a criticism team, but Bumblebee Knight, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Good to see you this evening. I guess it's later than evening, but still early for me. Although I need to go to bed early tonight. I got a meeting in the morning. The guy was like, "How about 7 o'clock on the other side of town?" I'm like, "You do realize that's like, 3 hours before I'm supposed. I'm actually fully awake." Not quite 3. Usually don't get up to like 8:30
in the morning.
Yeah.
And now you gotta get up at 5.
6:30. Yeah. It's all right. I just yeah. When you get my age, everything hurts in the morning. It's just mornings aren't fun. Mornings aren't fun. Psylocke coming up next week. You guys grinding for her won't take much. I'm guessing 4 million. Nope, I'm not doing Psylocke. I've got mine awakened. I grabbed her. She was my very first feature champ that I ever ground for. What's the past tense? I don't know. She was the very first feature champ I ever got from Arena after unlocking Suicides and getting the iPhone success. And not necessarily because I really wanted her, but just to see if I could get her. And then I awakened her from a crystal.
Nice.
about a month or so ago. So, yep, I'll get Milestones again next round.
I think I'll probably I might awaken him. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, depending on who the feature is, I guess. I don't anticipate the feature being somebody I don't have, unless it's Superior Iron Man. I just realized the other day I don't have a 4-star Superior Iron Man. Like, how did I not know this?
High Speed, what's going on, my guy?
High Speed? That guy's been playing hooky. I think we all should have a moment of silence for High Speed Pursuit. You guys see his tweet?
I'm barely on Twitter.
He, I assume it's from 5.3 High Speed. He pulled a 3rd Science, 5-star Science Awakening gem.
Oh.
And, yeah, I'm like, that's bad, because, like, he's in the same boat I am, trying to awaken 5-star Star-Lord, sitting on 2 Science Awakening gems for 5 stars, and then he pulls a 3rd one. I'm like, that better not be a sign of what I'm going to get to. You know? But, yeah, that's rough. I mean, you just hope, I mean, they got more champions coming, man. There's got to be a good Science eventually for 3 of them. I would drop one on Hulk if I got Hulk. I would not hesitate to drop one on him.
I love Hulk. Banana Man's in this room.
What's up, BG? The real deal says, Gran, you said you were feeling off the other day. You feel better? Yeah, I'm feeling better. Man, I don't know what it was. I just felt like I was drugged all day long. Just in a daze. I had lunch and then I had to lay down. I laid down and just passed out for like hours, and then yeah, it was crazy. It just felt like I never could wake up throughout the day. And I've had that several times over the last few months, and my wife's like, my wife says she thinks I picked up some crazy virus or something when we were in Africa. Like, don't talk like that. Do you need me to make you a 4-star spreadsheet? Yes, spreadsheet is good. Spreadsheet. Actually, I've been using the, there's a website to keep track of all of them too.
You should send him over screenshots of screenshot that overlaps your champions and cuts them off a little bit.
Yeah, there's a, let me see it. Where's it at? Browser. I can't remember what it is. I think it's Gabriel Hook's database on Git. Let's see if I can find it. And you can export it to an Excel spreadsheet. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to copy this. If you guys aren't aware of this one, there's the website. But yeah, I've got, as far as 4 stars go, looks like I've got all of them except for well, if my computer will keep up. Except for the premium ones like Thanos, I don't have Immortal Iron Fist, I haven't got Unstoppable Colossus, Deadpool, Kang, and OG Vision. But other than that, the only ones I'm missing now are King Groot, Superior Iron Man, Civil Warrior, Green Goblin, Howard the Duck, Punisher 2099, Stark Spidey, Vulture, Cable, Blue Cyclops, and Falcon. So most of those are newer champions, except for the Blue Cyclops and the Superior Iron Man. New-ish champions, I should say, this year. Well, I guess Howard was into last year, wasn't he? Jay Red Dragon, welcome to the stream. I think this is the first time I've seen your name in here. Asking BG if he's mastered intercepting yet.
He's probably gonna have a analyzer in the pocket.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna tell you, I know how to intercept. I'm usually pretty good at intercepting, but when I'm trying to read a chat, intercepting becomes a lot more difficult for some reason. You tend to get beat up a whole lot more when you're talking on a live stream. We had some good pulls today. B-Manny got Mystic and Kaz got I saw Kaz's tech pull.
Nice.
Yeah, it was crazy. Oh, man, I'm just like, what do I need to do, Kabam? What do I need to do to guarantee a tech gem?
John Doe asked if 5-star Unduked Ultron is worth rank 4. He says he doesn't have anything better, any other better 5-star.
We've got some people in our alliance who have him at rank 4 Unduked. I probably wouldn't take him to rank 4 Unduked, but I would definitely get him to rank 3. Mapton Corgi, what's up, man? Good to see you again. The community revived high speed. He's going to stick around. That's what we're for, man. That's what we're for. Another euro from Ugly 820. Thanks, man. That's a total of 6 euros. We're at
pretty generous.
Yeah. We're at 7.17. So it's not an even $1.20 per. So I'm gonna update that now. Are you you grabbing the milestones, Hector?
Hold on, let me check, because I was doing arena earlier. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm almost at 1.5 million.
Yeah.
And I might do the featured like 1.8 million or something.
Yeah.
Just because I'm at almost 30,000 shards. And I think I'm gonna try to do 5.3 and 5.2 100% just for the shards too.
Who are you saving for?
Sparky.
Yeah. Do you have him already, or just going for it
Nope.
for the first time?
For the first time.
Yeah. Good. That's gonna be tough.
Now if I could get a tag gem for him.
Yeah, he's gonna be around. He's gonna be coming out right around the time that supposedly Mighty Thor and Gladiator Hulk are gonna be out. November, right?
Yeah. I really hope they don't pull like a Carnage.
Yeah.
Because I love Hulk so much for Alliance Quest.
Oh yeah. I wish I could save. I want Star-Lord more than I want Hulk right now. But if I already had Star-Lord Awaken, then I would be saving 5-star shards for Gladiator Hulk. Because I grew up. He's like the first Marvel character that I remember from when I was a kid, many moons ago. Big fan of Hulk. Let's see. Yeah, sucks. I want to knock out 5-3. Afraid of pulling a dupe. Awaken as well. Fadil Arif. Welcome to the channel, man. He got a Science Awakening gem too.
Oh,
5-star from Labyrinth and got Iron Patriot. It's rough.
Put my phone down.
There you go. Doc says he ranked for his Ultron Unawakened, no regrets. I mean, his signature ability only allows him to absorb energy damage, and there's not a whole lot of sources of energy damage unless you're fighting Magneto, Doctor Strange, or Dormammu. So, what's up, Captain Bay?
What's going on, Captain? I tried to ask him advice the other day about a girl, and what did he say? He just said to be confident.
Be confident, but don't be cocky.
Yeah.
And when you think you got it figured out, that's when you're wrong.
Nice. Yeah, I really hope they don't butcher the new Hulk, just because I love him so much as my 4-star, as the original character that they have him as.
Yeah.
Today I actually took out, we ran map 6 day 1, and actually took out the Dormammu. It was like 172 health, I think, in one shot.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you done Labyrinth yet?
Yeah. No, I haven't. I could take Star-Lord to rank 5 and probably run it. I'm at 3,500 units, but I don't know, man. 4-star rank 5.
We've got a couple people that did it. with a 4-star rank 5, and I considered it. I went back and forth between him and my rank 4 5-star Storm. And to be quite honest, I probably could have done it with about the same amount of resources with the 4-star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sammy did it with 4-star Hyperion.
Yeah, Hyperion and Wolverine. I saw him. So yeah, it can be done as long as you can use the resources to do it. Yeah, that's when he really started getting traction, was for that Labyrinth run, and it was like he was halfway done with it. Because I remember Joel came into the Alliance chat and said, "Hey, you know, go check out Sammy." And so yeah, big props to him. New Hulk should be science. He better be science. I'm gonna smash something if Hulk isn't science. Gran, have you guys ranked up random champs for diversity? Thoughts? Nope. So far we haven't had to. Well, I think a few people have ranked up champions that they were kind of on the line about, and then decided to go ahead and rank them because they could add them to their roster. But I don't know of any crazy rank ups. I offered to rank up Luke Cage, and I honestly wouldn't mind. I need to burn some science tier 4 class, and I mean, my options are limited in the science class. I could do World War II, but honestly, I would never use them anywhere. But it turns out right now we don't need it. We maybe soon.
Captain Bay, girls are extremely complicated, like Gran said. Once you think you have to figure it out, you don't. It's really true. There was this girl I knew from high school, and we are at the same college. And she had a boyfriend at the time, and we were friends, right? And I was talking to someone across the table, and like she was hugging me, and I felt so uncomfortable because I knew she had a girlfriend. And a boyfriend.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yep. Well, see, girls don't even think that way. You guys didn't know you were tuning in for dating advice. Girl and yeah, relationship hotline with Gran Kahonu here.
nice.
Yeah, girls don't think that way. I mean, even at my age, my wife and I still have these conversations that we don't communicate that way. For men, a lot of times, if a girl hugs you, it means, oh my goodness, she likes me, or or she's interested, or because that's that's how guys function.
Yeah.
And we really want that physical touch, and I'm not talking about like sexuality even. I mean, just physical touch is a big thing. And women, that's just it's not anything more than just a friendly gesture. And and so I'm like, I don't understand that. I tell my wife that still. I said, I don't understand how that works that way. But she's like, well, I don't understand such and such and such about you. I'm like, how do you not understand that? It makes perfect sense to me. But it's
yeah. If a girl so much as picks up a pen you dropped, I was like, oh my gosh, I think I have to marry her.
Yep. Yep.
My brother over here is laughing.
It's true, man. It's true. Doc, my first Labyrinth run was with a 5-star rank 3 Yellow Jacket. Yeah, man, that was before my days for Loki. But I've heard the legends, and took Old Man Logan. Hey, Doc, turn on Suicides and run Old Man Logan, and then tell me how bad he is. That dude, he is actually really good, I think, with Suicides, full-on Suicides, because he will coagulate the bleed. It'll be gone very, very quickly, and then his regen more than makes up for the poison damage. Lost to Mutamat's Alliance today because they outdid us on diversity. Yep. We're good on diversity. It's defender rating apparently. So yeah, now we're thinking about strategies for defender rating. How do we get that up? And it's tough. I mean, to plan all this stuff out, and the officers in my alliance are doing a phenomenal job of working through this stuff. But I I mean, not just who has what champion, but now you got to figure out who has what champion at what signature level and what synergies can they make with that champion, with the other champions that they've got ranked up. You know, who can play suicides. A lot of things are going to go into this to maximize defender rating. It's crazy.
Did you see the Real Deal's comment?
All your guys' problem is that you thought had girls figured it out. I will fill you in. You will never figure it out. Hey, that's I already told him, Real Deal. I know this. I know.
No, his other one.
Which one? The book?
Yeah.
There's a book. It's called How to Understand Women. When you open it, all the pages are blank. No joke. I'm sure there's one for men, too. Yeah. Captain Bayi, physical touch aspect for guys means so much more than it does for a girl. Yeah. Vanix, good to see you. I think I don't recognize your name, so I think this is the first time you're here, so welcome to the channel. Did BG change his start time? I don't think so. He should be starting in about 52 minutes. And Alex says, depends if a girl's love language is physical touch and other stuff. This is true, Alex, but when you meet a girl whose love language is physical touch like a man's love language is often physical touch, that's probably the exception to the rule. Mostly, women are going to be about quality time.
Ooh.
Yeah, quality time with them. Like that was the thing with my wife. We had this discussion just a couple weeks ago, where she's like, I just think you don't like being around me. I'm like, that's not it at all, you know. She's like, I don't understand how you don't call your mom like every week. She talks to her mom like every day or every other day, and I talk to my mom like once a month. And like, it's just not. It's not. It's not. Doesn't mean I don't love my mom. Doesn't mean I don't like being around my wife. It's just like, you know, come up to me in the morning, give me a huge bear hug, give me a kiss, tell me you love me, look me in the eye. You know, and I'm good for the day. You know, see you tonight. See you tonight. You know? And so she's
got to know you're there,
yeah,
and that's it.
She's like, I don't get that. I just want to be around you all day long. I'm like, I don't need that. It's fun.
Yeah, my mom, she'll like just walk into my room. She's like, yeah, I love you. I'm like, yep. Thank you, Mom. I love you too.
Yep.
But you know, that's all I need. And she'll like stick around for like as long as she can until I kick her out.
Yep. Doc, I'll try Old Man Logan tomorrow when I add Suicides and go to Realm of Legends. Yeah. He's he'll be good against Winter Soldier. Just keep baiting those L1s out, and if you can get 7 or 8 pacifies on him when he snaps and he throws up 7 or 8 crits and, or precisions and cruelties, he'll do some serious damage. And you can also control his bleed, so that's nice.
I don't think he has crit rating and fury. I thought, doesn't he?
Is it fury? It's not cruelty. So it's precision.
No, I think it's
precision and fury.
I think it is cruelty and fury.
So not precision, not crit, not crit rating. It's crit damage.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Either way, he still does some massive damage. And since you're going to be baiting out a lot of L1s on the Winter Soldier, you have a chance to really stack those. Which, I have to admit, as much as I rag on Groot, he functions just about the exact same way that Old Man Logan does. But for some reason, I don't mind Old Man Logan's animations and his playstyle. I can't stand Groot.
Yep. I know how you feel. Because some of the champions I like is like solely because of their animations.
Yeah. Alex42 says, yeah, women are weird, not as easy to figure out as men. Well, women say that about women, though. Men are harder to figure out than women, yeah. Quality time is usually #1. That's my wife, too. Physical touch, #2. Not in the way. Want physical touch. Too much information. Nope. It's true, man. It's true. 99% of girls will not be cool with you playing MCOC because it takes away from their time. Exactly. Exactly. Which is why, and people say, why do you live stream so late at night? Because my wife is sleeping. Before she sleeps, that's mama time. I sit in bed. We lay in bed and watch TV shows together, and that's our quality time. And yeah, we don't take away from that. All right, high speed.
Doc Ace2 said, "Did you see Black Bolt's energy boost with Medusa and Karnak?" I saw it.
I saw it, but I really haven't paid attention to what it is.
Basically, he gets permanent buffs instead of, you know, temporary.
Okay.
Offensively.
Can they be nullified though?
They probably still can, yeah. I mean, if you get hit with a...
Yeah. That's been the weakest thing about him is, I mean, he didn't used to get anything offensive on offensive. It used to be every buff that he got was on defensive, so you had to actually take damage for his signature ability to do anything at all. And the only reason he got ranked up is because he was part of a perfect block or block proficiency team. But now he's got those intermittent increases there. Let's see. All right, here's Old Man Logan. Let's see what it is. I think you're right. Each time he loses 10% of his max health or the opponent uses special attack, he gains a charge of pacifism. 10% chance to go berserk. He gains 1 fury and 1 cruelty. There you go. The furies aren't really that strong though. This will go up as I rank him, but only 128.1 for fury on his fury. Compare that to, let's see, Kamala Khan. Her furies. $145 or 110, so about the same as Kamala. Not sure who else.
Doc A2 says he stacks Cruelty and Fury next version, and they stay if you get hit. When I said you get hit, I meant like, let's say you push magic to a special 3, or she hit you with a special 1. That's what I meant, because they can nullify.
Yeah, like Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
His nullify, or Hood, or any of those mystics, they can stagger or nullify.
You know, speaking about Doctor Strange, I really wish they didn't nerf him so hard.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if you noticed, but during his lifesteal phase, now he actually has that increased power gain. So you can actually...
I have not seen the power. I have not seen increased power gain on his lifesteal, but I did notice last war that he has increased power gain on a power gain node.
Oh really?
Yep. I got wrecked by him trying to evade L2s all over the place, and I suck at evading his L2. Lost 2 champs to him, to a rank 4 4-star on a mini-boss node. Just because he was at L2 constantly. It's ridiculous. See, my old man Logan's, the bleed is gone, and he is healing 15 health per tick off of this, off of the poison. Sarango, what's up, man? Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. I dropped in your stream the other day. I'm not sure if you saw me there. You had quite a bit of people running through the chat there, but my Spanish isn't very good, so I just said hello.
Doctor Strange during his lifesteal phase, you could launch his special 2, which is right about when you get it anyways.
Right.
And you could actually get as much as 2 special 2s during that time.
Okay, so he's got that percentage chance to gain back the power. That's what you're talking about, right? So it's not just his life steal, it's just his special ability. His special attack ability.
It's not only his special attacks, it's also in his basic attacks too. It's just you can actually see it, you know, jump a little bit.
I've not noticed anything like that on his basic attacks. Is that supposed to be happening?
Yeah, it's in his description. Hold on.
I'm gonna pull him up.
It says, I don't know how to pronounce this. Hoggoth's Wisdom grants 16% power gain and 114 lifesteal for 9 seconds.
They've changed that.
But you see it, right?
Yeah. They've changed that. That's not always been there. When did they change? Did they change that with 12.0?
I think it was always there. It's just that it you know, it wasn't working, and maybe that was one of the reasons for 12.0.
Power. I mean, yeah, Doctor Strange was like my main champ for the longest time on a block proficiency team.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember ever seeing this power gain here. I've seen. I mean, he had the passive, receives 100% less power from attacking and being attacked. Not that one. Where's it at? Special attack 1, recover up to 100% power at random. I don't recall that on Hoggoth's Wisdom having the power gain there. Man, I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just forgetting more than I remember, but I do not recall that being there at all. That's crazy. But either way, I mean, it's not strong enough.
Yeah, I know. It's because his power gain is way too slow now.
Yeah.
So it's actually not even fun playing with him anymore.
Yep. The offer for today was a tier 4 basic for 500 units.
Yeah, pretty bad offer.
It's not there. It may still be. No, probably it was like one of those 12-hour offer things. It's probably not even still active. Oh yeah, it's still there. Yeah, tier 4 basic, 3 or 10 tier 3 basics, 5 tier 4 class catalyst fragment crystals, 3 20% champion boosts for 500 units, which is about $25, something like that. So 10 bucks is $275, so less than about 20 bucks, a little less than 20 bucks equivalent in units.
It wasn't my taste. I get 3 T4B a week.
Yeah. Yep. We get at least 3, but that's not enough when it takes 8 to rank up a champion. But if I was spending money, I mean, obviously I don't have units. I've got 15 units right now. You guys, I don't know if you can see that because it's partially covered up by the camera there. But yeah, I'm at 15 units. So I got to grind arena. I gotta try to not spend on the game for a little while.
Yeah, I've been free to play, so.
Yeah, I've not been. I mean, I've never been like a what people are calling a whale. But you know, I don't spend a lot of money, but I have spent money. And so right now I've just got to slow that down.
Yeah, I have to be really responsible with it because of my college tuition. I actually just started paying my first installment, which is $1,400, and I got 2 more.
Yep.
So,
college is not cheap. What are you studying?
I'm actually studying. My major is health sciences, but I want to be a physical therapist.
Uh-huh.
And physical therapy school, you know, it goes straight to doctorates. Actually, there's no masters. It's looking like $100,000 for grad school.
Yeah.
So if I can come out of college debt free, you know, that'd be pretty awesome.
That would be very good. Don't spend it on a game and put it toward the school. Yeah, I've got a cousin who is a physical therapist up in Boston area. Yeah. Crimson Frog just subbed. Hey, thank you, sir. Appreciate that. You can just call me Gran.
Or Granny.
Or yeah, Granny. Or whatever you want to call me. People call me a lot of different things, whether I like it or not. Who is the guest speaker? It's Hector. It's on. His name is on the channel, and his link is in the description. Hector is a content creator. He does some really good videos. He usually does highlight videos of champions. He calls them God mode. So I think your most recent one is Archangel. Is that correct?
Sir.
Yep. So very, very succinct and what's the word? I was going to say accurate. Maybe, yeah, we'll use that word. Succinct and accurate explanations of how the champions work and the best ways to use them. He doesn't, like when I do videos, I'm very long-winded. I talk a lot. What Hector does is he puts the descriptions up on the screen as he's using the champion, and so it just explains it that way, how it's working. And so especially if you're a visual learner and you want to see how to make the most out of some of these champions like Archangel or Dr. Voodoo, or I think you did one on Dormammu, didn't you?
Yeah, that one actually, for some reason, I don't know why, but the Dormammu video, like in 3 days, 10,000 views.
Yeah. Who all have you done? You did Gwenpool?
Yeah, I've done Gwenpool, I've done Quake. It's funny because Quake was the first one, but it's totally different than the rest. I did Mordo, and I pretty much followed Mordo's, I should say, example, I guess.
Yeah. Now, I think when I first really heard about you, it was, I'm pretty sure it was the Quake video that Seaton saw, and he played on his channel or something. Is that correct?
Oh, did he? I'm not sure. I didn't know he.
I thought that was it. I was pretty sure it was your Quake video, because wasn't yours was it like Quake killing with 0 hits or something like that? Didn't you post something like that?
Yeah. It was like I forget. That video is so old. I know he did play Dr. Voodoo taking down the Wolverine on his stream.
Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. I thought I'd seen something on his channel about your Quake one, though.
Alright, so I have Archangel, Dormammu, Hood, Gwenpool, Hyperion, Doctor, Voodoo, Magic, Mordo, Quake, Phoenix, and Ghost Rider.
Nice. You should do one on Spider-Gwen.
You know, every now and then I get requests saying, the most recent one was X23, and I had to tell the subscriber, like, there's just not that much depth to her.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's like doing a video on Hawkeye, like 45 seconds, done. No. Yeah. Actually, I did a pretty long video on Hawkeye, but it was with his synergies, using several synergy teams, because he's got some of the best synergies in the game, both outward synergies and inward synergies, if that makes sense. Like synergies listed on his profile, and then other champions who have synergies with Hawkeye. Right. CJ says, Gran, I think I need a new alliance somewhere between you and where I am. Figure it out. Thanks. I will, man. I'll work on that right away. 3-year degree for PT Doctor. Well, what the heck am I doing? Oh, man. I took a 9-year program on my undergraduate and on my master's. And I'm at 5 years on my PhD right now, so got to get it done.
Yeah. I mean, slow and steady wins the race, you know?
Yeah. College isn't what it used to be. Most degrees are worthless now. Jobs are being outsourced to be replaced by H-1B and Dreamers worker.
I mean, the most expensive thing is, you know, labor, so.
Yeah. MCOC content creator, more my age. Yeah, this is a young man here. I'm an old guy. I got to bring young guys on the stream occasionally to make me feel older. And you have live streamed a few times, right? I don't think you do that pretty very regularly though.
Yeah, no, I don't. Now I only keep it to crystal openings because I guess I just haven't tried all that much to figure out OBS. You know, now the thing is, you know, you want information now, you want results now. So, you know, if it's too much of a hassle, you know, I just whatever.
Yeah.
So when I live stream, you know, and it lags, I'm not with it. So I just all right, gotta end the live stream because I'm not liking this lag.
Yep.
So I only live stream crystal openings because you can't really miss much.
Is 3 Loki looking? I don't know. 2 Loki is an option too. I'm not sure what the difference between those is. 2 Loki and 3 Loki. Doc, are you still in the chat? Do you know anything about that? I know they're not as competitive as 4 Loki is, but I'm pretty sure that they are still solid as far as, you know, people participate. So CJ and I played together for a long time, and he went to find something a little less demanding than 4 Loki, and found something that was a whole lot less demanding than 4 Loki. So needing something a little bit between there. Mataguchi, been a while since I lurked in one of your streams. Hello. Yes, it has been a while. Good to see you again. Thanks for saying hi. By the way, if anybody else is in here and you haven't already done so, drop a line in the chat, say hello, and let us know that you're here. Gonna be wrapping it up pretty soon. Gotta try to drag myself out of bed in about 6.5 hours, but I think we got one more series left of the 4 stars here, and then I'm gonna pop a few PHCs if I've got some and see what happens. Gran, I meant you are more my age. Oh, I'm more your age. Okay. Yes. Well, that makes me feel good too. We've had a few other guys in the stream. The Real Deal, he's not, I don't know if you're still in the stream, The Real Deal. I haven't seen him streaming a lot lately. He's had some health issues, but he's an old guy like myself. Actually, he's much older than me. Much, much, much older than me.
I believe, yeah.
Like,
not elderly,
like
older.
Like 3 years or something like that.
That's not that far.
Yeah, how is Ghost Rider not poison immune? It's kabam. How is he not immune to Incinerate?
That's the real question.
I mean, you can't melt Iceman. He's immune to Incinerate, but you can incinerate the dude whose head is on fire.
Mataguchi says, I tried to 5-star Medusa crystals because I have a 5-star Cosmic Gem. Struck out Classic Spidey and Miles Morales. Could have been worse. Could have pulled a Groot.
This is true. Although he would have had somebody to use that Awakening Gem on, buddy. And had I pulled a Spidey and a Miles Morales, I had somebody to use my a second next to Spider-Gwen. I could awaken Miles Morales. And I'm sitting on 2 Science Awakening Gems.
Cool. I mean, at least when you get that Hulk or Quake.
Yeah, Quake would be cool. I don't, like I said, I'm really not good with her. For some reason, I'm telling you, every other champion, I can dash back and immediately hold heavy attack. With her, I dash back and I cannot hold a heavy attack. I have to dash back, let off, block, something. There has to be some kind of action between dashing back and holding her heavy. And it drives me crazy, and it catches me just about every single time.
Yeah, I think a couple of people have had that problem, actually.
Yeah. Old guys unite. Ghost Rider's SP2 should be able to melt Iceman like automatic kill. Yeah, that would be nice. That would be nice. Let's see where we're at. I'm at almost 1.3, so this one's almost done. Then we'll start using the 4 stars in the feature and the 3 stars in the other basic. I'm gonna try to grab all the milestones in the, not the basic, the 3-star feature. Man, I need some units. The unit famine is real, man.
The best place to get it is Arena.
I'm up to 60 now. Oh wait, there's another one. 75. I now have 90 units. There we go. 90
Nice.
units up from 15.
I remember taking off taking a week off from Arena just because I was this is like May, because I got every champion in May, and I took a week off, and I was like, man, I got like no units.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm terrible. I am the worst spender. Mataguchi, that is very true. I won't complain. Could be worse. Yeah, man, I've got. I don't know if you've seen my last several. My last one was not bad, and people I think thought. I mean, my reaction in the video I posted yesterday, I pulled a 5-star Agent Venom, and people were like, "Dude, he's good," and like my reaction was like, "Ugh, this sucks,"
Yeah.
you know. And it really, I wasn't really disappointed. I'm hoping for Star-Lord. That's who I want, and so I was frustrated again. You know, it's not Star-Lord again, but yeah, it's not Groot, it's not Colossus, it's not Spider-Gwen. So, you know, I'm happy about that. He is a solid champion. He's not my favorite skill. I've got him as a 4-star, and he is at rank 4. I'm not taking him to rank 5 because I'd rather have other skills at rank 5.
Right.
So, I mean, he was not at the top of my list, but I mean, he's a decent solid champion, especially if you're going to run suicides.
Yeah, I remember when I first started playing, I saw Agent Venom. I thought he was so cool, and I thought he was pretty good. And then I don't know, his bleed isn't, you know, dependable.
Yep.
I think he's pretty average.
Yep. I mean, his big thing is he shrugs off debuffs.
Right.
And the only time that is an advantage to me is if I'm running suicides. Because, like I was saying the other day, the reason I don't put any points in Stand Your Ground, the reason I don't bother putting any more than 1 point in Limber, is because if I get stunned or take a heavy to the face, I deserved it. You know, don't do that. Whatever you just did, you know, unless the AI is just stupid and, you know, parries me at a ridiculous point mid combo, which has happened. You know, then I most likely deserved it.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually got hit. I got hit with 2 special 3s in map 6.
Yeah.
And I forget what happened, but you know, I messed up. But you know, Archangel's special 3, his stun duration is like extra long.
Yeah. It's also not subject to Limber. So
On the special 3?
Oh. Yeah, no, sorry, not special 3. I'm thinking
Neurotoxin.
Neurotoxin. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I went into Labyrinth and tried it on the Star-Lord. And, you know, after like, I don't know, like 10 to 15 parries, you know, it noticeably difference in parry stuns.
Yeah.
But the stun duration for Neurotoxin is 100% the same.
Yep. Yep. That's why I had to get him twice in Arena, because I need to have him for when I eventually do awaken Star-Lord. At that point, I will begin to seriously save my resources because I need to get back into Labyrinth. And yeah, Archangel is an integral part of that team to make it past Spider-Man and X-23. So
yeah, the amount of damage he does with his, you know, just heavy attacks and stuff is really insane.
yeah.
Actually, whenever I get around to it, to making that 5.2.5 video, like he's gonna be like a really great option, because one way to counter Bane is just to have a bunch of let me say burst damage. So if you can take him down to like 20k health before Bane hits you, it really doesn't deal that much, and it's a much more relaxed fight.
Oh, I guess that's a good strategy.
Yeah.
Because it's the Bane is based on the opponent's health, right?
Yep. And whatever health they have.
Good.
So like when they have, you know, 70,000 health, 5% of that, you know, it's a big chunk. But you know, once you dwindle it down, it's not so bad, and you don't have to, you know, Because I remember when I first dealt with Bane, like fights would either go like super great or smooth or like just really bad. You know, I would get Bane, panic, and just die.
Yeah. Sorry guys, I'm trying to finish up these 2 AQ fights, so I had to pay attention there. Alex, I guess I didn't realize you were sick, man. I don't know if you've told me that before. Glad to see you're feeling better. And Mataguchi, no, I've not tried any features at all because I want Star-Lord awakened, and I would rather open 3 10,000 shard crystals for 3 shots at Star-Lord than 2 15,000 shard crystals for 2 shots at Star-Lord. I mean, there are plenty of days I think, man, I wish I had tried a, feature. I mean, some of these features are outstanding, but at this point now, especially, I'm not too worried about it because eventually those features are going to be in the regular 5-star crystal. So I've learned to play the long game here.
Did you see how much shards Sammy has?
Yeah. I can't remember how many, but I know it was a lot.
Yeah, I think he had me guest speak yesterday, I think. And he was at 108,000.
180?
108.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Who's he saving for?
He's just saving till December.
Oh, is he following Seaton's advice?
Yep. Yeah, but that's insane.
That's a lot. That is a lot, man. Hopefully that he's got a good feature he can go for by then.
But yeah, like December, all the good champs will be added, with the exception of a few.
Yeah.
I think Archangel actually gets added in December.
Yep. So if you guys haven't done map 6 yet, by the way, this is day 2 of map 6, and I've just finished section 2, and my champions are all full health. And to be honest, I've only used 1 champion, and that's Ghost Rider. So this is, I'm telling you, Ghost Rider is phenomenal. He's phenomenal. If you learn how to play Ghost Rider, that's one video that you should do. I've been working on a Ghost Rider. I have not been working on a Ghost Rider video. I have been recording some fights of Ghost Rider to eventually make a video on how to use him effectively. And then I always think, man, I need to get some Alliance quest, especially this bleed line footage, because I fight Iron Man, I fight Rhino, I fight a bleed immune unstoppable Colossus, and each of those champions I'm going to chain together his judgments in a different way to counter. Because like unstoppable Colossus, he's bleed immune, so that's the first one I'm going to throw, right? I'm gonna hold on to the SP1 for the Fate Seal for as long as possible on Iron Man, so that I can bypass that Arc Overload. I'm gonna probably throw it somewhere in the middle for Unstoppable Colossus, so that I can get 1 or 2 of those Unstoppables out of the way, and then maybe if it takes this long, have an L3 ready by the time I really need to stop him again. And so it's just some strategy with him, but he's very good. His regen, usually I throw that last, but I try not to wait too long, because if you get your opponent down too far before you start the regen, then they don't have enough health on him to actually get you anything out of it. But anyway, he's fun. I like him. Love to have him as a 5-star.
I think he gets added in November, I believe.
Yep. I catch up on the chat here. Trying to focus on forward aspect because the slow part is emotionally draining. Sammy's gonna open 15 champs. Nice. Yeah, that's crazy. I wish I had that kind of discipline. 1/8 now, missing Medusa ×2, Iceman ×2, Gwenpool, Voodoo, Cable. Only feature I've got is Starkey, so I don't feel compelled to try for Star-Lord. Yeah, we've got a guy in my alliance. He was just showing me. I mean, like, I've got 19 5-stars, and I think it's a pretty good roster of 5-stars. And people say, man, you got a lot of 5 stars, but this guy I've been playing with for about a year now, he was showing me his 5 stars. He's got 37.
True.
37 5 stars. I'm like, yeah, you got a couple more than I do. But, I mean, yeah, he was listed. Let me see. What did he say? He said, where's it at? He gave me the count of what he missed out on. Maybe somewhere. I don't see it. But, man, he tried for Gwenpool like 6 or 7 or 8 times or something like that and didn't get her. But he's got Stark Spidey, he's got Hood, he's got several others. Alex says, complicated, long story, dabbing into physique bodybuilding, diet experimentation. Man, sorry to hear that. I know I've heard stories about that. I've dabbled in that kind of, not too heavily, but dabbled in it enough to be associated with guys who were in it pretty heavily into bodybuilding and supplementation and things, and I've heard some bad stories. What's up, Malachi Reyes? Good to see ya. Luck was good from PHC's. Got some 3 stars from Pops. Even got close to finishing the Kingpin event quest. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I had a couple friends who, you know, worked out a lot, and they said, you know, don't take creatine. If you take whey protein, take a lot of water. So
yeah,
always take advice where you can get it.
Yep, a lot of water. Well, creatine, because creatine, it like absorbs all the water into your intestinal tract. That can mess you up. Can mess you up if you take too much. But Doc 82. No, I'm talking about Ronan. He's got a ton. He's crazy. Compared to 2 years ago, I'm a lot better. Still far from 100%. Oh man, hope you continue on that path to recovery and get to that 100%. Well, I am gonna call it for the evening. It's about 12:15 where I'm at, which is about 15 minutes early. Still streamed about the same amount of time, just over an hour and a half. So, Hector, thanks for joining me on the call, man. It's been a pleasure.
Of course.
Glad we could make this happen. I know it was kind of last minute, but it's been, like I said, hectic week. Actually, a hectic couple of weeks, and it's not going to get any easier in the next couple. So, but yeah, we'll have to have you on again. I always enjoy the conversation.
Of course.
CJ, you go ahead and talk. CJ says, shut up, Gran. Alex and I were talking. You were having a moment. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, good night to you. I'm going to go try to get some sleep so I can get up in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow night or not, but if you click on the subscribe and then click the bell, or follow me on Twitter, you will get a notification one way or another, whether if I'm streaming or not tomorrow night. If I do, it'll be about the same time, between 10:30